Cancer, I hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to 2021. We're doing a little bit of a different thing here this month. I wanted to go ahead and highlight some of the energies present within the first 6 months of 2021. Just hopefully that's positive, and we shall see. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, this is new for me. It's new for you. Let's see how it goes. Show me energies for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for the month of January 2021. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull your cards here, and we shall see how the energy goes, okay? We'll just get them all out, and then we'll start reading. Show me. Okay. So you have the the Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Empress. Show me February 2021 for Cancer, please. Show me 2021 for Cancer, February 2021. You have the Hierophant coming through. Ten of Cups. Show me March. March for sign of Cancer, please. Eight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Show me April. You have the Magician. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Great. Show me May for Cancer, please. You're losing it, Cancer. Let me get these guys together again. Hang on. Show me May 2021 for the sign of Cancer, please. You have the Seven of Wands coming through here. The Moon. Show me June for Cancer, please. Six of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to go ahead and pull some Lenormands here for each month as well, just so we can get some of that energy down, okay? Show me January for Cancer. You have the Compass. Here, I don't know where to put it. Show me February for sign of Cancer. You have the Mountain. Show me March for Cancer. Oh, nice. You have the Fish. April for Cancer. A snake. Not the best, but that's okay. Show me the month of May for Cancer, please. House. And show me June for Cancer, please. The Woman. Okay, Cancer. So, and I'll clarify the rest of these cards too, but it looks like in January of this year, you may be focusing a lot on yourself, even though you may also have communication with another person. It feels like your focus is very much upon yourself and the direction that you want to take yourself. It's interesting just because it feels almost as if like you have opportunities with connection with other people. It feels in love and romance, as well as just connection with people in your life, you know, that kind of are in good places. But overall, with this energy in January, it's likely that you may be getting communication from somebody, or at least some sort of conversation with a person that it's kind of like an evaluation period with them, or kind of something that you have to look at in depth with somebody. I'm very curious to find out what that energy is, just because it seems like we're looking at a situation, having to give it a second thought if it's something for us, if it's something that is necessary for us. In a personal sense, like personal pursuits, this could also be energy in regard to actors, actresses, models, people that are writers, performers, stuff of that nature. Which direction you want to go in, which direction you want to be in, So what has been tried already? What doors have you been banging on that are working or not working? It's time to move away from what hasn't worked and try something new. So show me the Knight of Cups here for Cancer in January. So you have the Ace of Swords here. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands. So kind of like what I said, like I don't feel like you're being upset or mad or freaking out or leery about somebody, but it feels like there's some sort of clarity that comes through communication. Telling somebody what you will and will not deal with in your life, telling somebody what you want out of a partner. It feels like you're already stabilized here, though, Cancer, coming out as the Empress. It's a very powerful energy. It tells me that you have done a lot of work on yourself. You've graduated to a new sense of self. There's an abundance within you. There's abundance within your life. And that doesn't just mean money. That can talk a lot about your spiritual self, your beautiful internal self, the things about you that don't get talked about, but you are very, very well versed in. Like it's a richness of being that is really important to step into, or at least reside in. And that goes for personal pursuits. Like we cut out the things that we know just don't work anymore here, and we move forward towards things that can bring creativity, bring happiness, bring new joy, abundance. This is also an energy that is talking about allowing yourself to be playful, I feel. This is something where we're allowing ourselves to be playful so we can experience things in a different way, so we can create a better level of happiness in our life. It's being intentional about how you create that in your life. It doesn't always come from other people. Oftentimes it really needs to come from you. But it feels like you're in the position with the Empress to do that. Show me the Seven of Pentacles here for Cancer. So yeah, Cancer, I mean, here you go. You've got the World here, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Swords. So very direct in how you express yourself, but also your mind is on yourself. Your mind is on yourself and new pursuits. Basically with this World card here, we allow the old things that are not working, that are not healthy for us, that are not worth our time, our effort, our money, it drains you. You let it go. There's an ending to that, but it leads you to a completely better situation. Here with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about feeling satisfied in your own right. It's about being connected to yourself in a way that you feel very empowered here with the Empress energy and that Nine of Pentacles. It's a good thing. And especially, this tells me that you are very direct in how you are viewing your life, your actions, the decisions that you're making, the communications that you're involving yourself in. It could be dealing with a person where you've just kind of had enough of somebody as well. But I don't feel you're falling apart, Cancer. I feel that you're very direct in how you communicate and convey yourself. Show me the Empress here for Cancer. Yeah, so you have these Four of Wands here for the Empress. So you're taking your time doing whatever you need to do. You're feeling comfortable in your life. You know where your energies are needed and where they're not. You know how much to give and how much to pull back. It's kind of a really nice balance here, Cancer. I like this energy. And I like that you put yourself first here with the Empress and this Four of Swords. I like that you're putting yourself first just because it allows you to have a better experience here. Always put yourself first. It feels like you guys do a lot for other people. I had a I had a reading done a while ago, maybe like 2-3 weeks ago for you guys. And then when I tried to upload it, it wouldn't. So I had to do another video. But in that video, there was something really beautiful about you. a really, really connected energy, really soulful, really heartfelt, just genuine, beautiful energy from you, Cancer. And um, it was again this kind of Empress energy, like being able to contribute to what needed to be contributed to. And throughout that message, children and animals kept coming out. And I really wanted to share it with you because it was such a beautiful message. That your focus on the needs of others, took precedence, but it wasn't like overshadowed by, anything else. You were coming from a very strong place, a very powerful place to do what you needed to do. And you were happy to do it. It felt good. But yeah, a high emphasis. I want to say this here just because I feel like it's important for you guys to know that. Like, it was such a beautiful energy. There was an aspect of sharing of your time, and I know that that's a difficult thing right now within like a situation where we can't physically connect with people, but how about animals? Like the aspect of like donating some of your time at like animal shelters, or like, I don't know, crocheting little blankets for kittens and cats or whatever, like, giving some sort of assistance to children in need. Like, that was the emphasis of that energy. And it was so potent and so powerful. And it was so present in that last reading that it's coming out here, it feels. And it's really, really positive and just really yummy. So I want you to maybe consider that type of stuff and step into that beautiful nature of yours, because not a lot of people have that, and you guys have that glorious, sumptuous, giving nature that is absolutely beautiful. And through that, you help others heal, you help others advance. There's some aspect here through, by you giving, you also allow people to blossom. It's a really cyclical, beautiful experience. So let me go ahead and read the compass here for you guys. And I'm not 100% on the Golden Reverie just because it's newer to me, but still want to read it anyhow because we're going to learn together, okay? So I'd like to use the Lenormand cards a little bit more. So this is the compass. I'm here to help you find your way. If there's a journey to be taken or a choice to be made, I can provide you with directions and a path so you don't stray. I'm going to leave this like this. If you guys need to pause it just to read it, feel free, okay? And I'll fold it over if you want to read that last little bit here. I'm not going to go deep into that just because it talks about, the cards next to this and that. But if you want to pause it and read that, by all means, okay? It's about direction, though, Cancer. Direction. Sometimes when you're feeling like you have a lot of direction and sense of self within you, that can also transfer to others. It can help others find direction in their life, find clarity in their life and purpose. And it feels like with that compass, you're guided towards a lot of things that can be really beautiful. And who knows how you are put in another person's path. Okay, so I want to get into the rest of this, but this was really throbbing here for me real quick. Okay, so in February, we have the Ten of Cups and we have the Hierophant here. So it's interesting just because this is a very solid energy. It's one of connectedness again. It's one of community, giving, tradition, care, being solid for others. With the Ten of Cups here, this is about commitments, connections to people who help you in your life, who you are able to help. It's a really beautiful energy here. Even if you're not dealing with another person, this is a wonderful vibration to be at in yourself for the month of February. I feel that there's a lot of interconnectedness, a lot of love, a lot of emotional satisfaction. It doesn't feel like you guys are like faltering in February or in January. I think that you guys are very much like steady here. Yeah, it feels really nice. Show me the Hierophant for February for Cancer, please. You have the Devil. The Devil. So with this, what kind of connections do you have to... Okay, so I'm hearing the challenges that... Okay, so it's like challenges dealing with situations of that nature. So establishments, There's so much right now to be upset about in our political world. There's so much to be frustrated and confused by with that, and it feels very, very toxic. If you're having difficulties with like being upset or like perturbed by that energy, it's time to let it go, just because it's telling me that it's kind of getting at you in some really ugly ways. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn energy as well. Give me one more for the devil, please. Give me one more for the devil for Cancer in February, please. So, Cancer, oops, you have the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands here. So, communication, movement forward, change, shift, getting a new perspective of things. But also sometimes, too, this can talk about with the devil and the Hierophant here, what are your connections to established situations, like establishments, you know, the tried and true traditional thinking? Like, what is that? Is that something that keeps you out of your alignment? Is it something that doesn't allow you to connect with yourself? Are you letting go of old stories? Are you letting go of old mental confines, like things that keep you confined on an emotional and mental state? Because here with the 8 of Wands, it talks about moving forward, okay? Moving forward and changing situations. Don't allow old cycles, old situations, old programming from tradition. Tradition is kind of warped, you know. What is it? What do they say? Tradition is just basically the adhered opinions of dead people, you know, the opinions of dead people that we adhere to. Like, what is that? Like, why? You know, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of like in that buck the system energy my whole life, so I'm not really one for traditionalism, except when it comes to classic movies. I love like 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. That's my jam. But, you know, anything else, I'm like, fuck it. So anyways, not to ramble on, but it feels like there's some aspect here where we're moving away from something that has kind of kept us tugged in a way, or kept us, I kind of feel like muffled so we can't move forward, or like there's some aspect here where you're letting go of something that is just really not serving you anymore, and there's confusion in it because it feels like there's some sort of long-standing connection to it. But here with the 10 of Cups, I feel like either you have people in your life that can help you move away from it, or there's just other things in your life that help you feel better about where you're going, the position and the direction that you're going. Show me the 10 of Cups. So you have the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands here. Okay, I'm going to grab the Mountain here. This is about, like I said, communication with people that you care about, people that you love. This is family members, friends. This is relationship partners. This is connectedness to move forward. If it is in a relationship situation, you may be having conversations about situations that have been a bit trying with you and a person, maybe patterns of toxicity within a relationship. And it doesn't have to just be a romantic thing. It can be brother, sister, friend, uncle, mother, whatever. You know, you do have the Empress over here as well. It's mother energy. But here we're having conversations. We're happy. There's an energy of happiness having this come through. I feel that it releases whatever restrictions and bound thinking and restricted thinking have been set here, and you're able to move forward in a better way. All right, so let's go ahead and read the Mountain here for you. Mountain. I come to bring you challenges and obstacles with blockages and resistance. I will make you late for your date, and my coldness will take emotions off the plate. Pay attention and beware. I can be an enemy in your lair. I'm going to go ahead and fold this over so you can finish the rest of it if you want to. You can pause it. So, restrictions, situations that have caused you to kind of have friction in relationships, blockages. This could be that devil energy. It feels like you're able to talk things out, though, here, Cancer, in the month of February, and find the truth within it, and also find a lot of love and connectedness, which is able to either move you in a different direction, or move you and another into a different direction and phase in your relationship, whatever type of relationship that may be, okay? So far, I'm not picking up a ton on like work situations, so we'll see. Hopefully that comes through. In March, we have the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So moving away from things that, you know, we realize with the Ace of Swords aren't for us anymore, whatever it is, you know, and it doesn't just have to be relationships with people. It can talk about moving away from jobs, cutting away old sets of mind frame and, you know, old codependent natures within us and others. It's being very clear about what direction we want to go in, you know. It's wanting to move forward, you know. Maybe we've been held back a little bit here, but we're really pursuing moving forward in our lives. What would be more meaningful to you, Cancer? I like this card too. In this deck, I rarely use this deck, but like, I like how they say little things here too. I should probably read these. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here, Cancer, is like the spiritual and emotional aspect of you changing and shifting. It's like you're allowing yourself more. You're allowing yourself to have more, to feel more, to experience more, and you're allowing yourself to be seen as more. I feel like there's an aspect here where we've kind of kept ourselves in our shell or away from others. We've kind of muffled our light. Here we're allowing things to come through, and I think it's really beautiful. I like you as the Empress energy, okay? Show me the Eight of Cups. This also could talk about moving away from situations in a job sense, just because we're cutting things out. The fish, I do remember, they do talk about your finances, but also in a very positive way. So we'll get into this in a second. But show me the Eight of Cups for Cancer. What is Cancer moving away from in March of 2021? So we have the King of Cups coming out in reverse, Cancer, with the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So anybody in your life, this is Cancerian energy, Scorpio, as well as Pisces, but mainly Cancer. With the King of Cups in reverse, this can talk about somebody who has a very difficult time sharing their emotions. This can also talk about where maybe you've muffled yourself in your emotions and it's getting to the point where this isn't healthy for you, especially in regard to creative pursuits or situations that would bring you more happiness in your life. Again, it could be a person, so this may be somebody that is... they have a difficult time communicating themselves, you know, sharing of themselves. Sometimes there's aspects of emotional manipulation. I can definitely see that with the devil here. But whatever it is, we're letting it go, okay? And it leads to more clarity, more happiness, better fulfillment. Show me the Ace of Swords here in March for Cancer, please. Woo. Okay. Hang on, Cancer. So anything, this is the Five of Swords, so anything dealing with communication issues, people being cold, people being, you know, somebody that plays mind games, or just situations that you realize you would be better off alone, you're making that decision, you're cutting yourself out. This doesn't always just mean somebody that's a turd in your life that is, you know, they try to win at all costs, and, you know, there's a lot more to this card. It can also be a very telling card in regard to self-sabotatory energy as well. You know, things that we do against ourselves. So be conscious of that aspect of this card as well, because it comes with the Ace of Swords. Whatever it is, it's being blocked out here, okay? I feel it might be connected to a person, to be quite honest with you. It feels like there's... it's interesting reading like this type of style, just because I want to connect them all together, but I'm also trying to be mindful that these are month sections. I know there's carry through, but I know that it's a month section, so I don't want to clump them all together or too much together. So let's go ahead and check out the little fishies, okay? If I can find them. Come on. Oh, don't be a dick. The fish. Okay. I bring plenty and abundance. I deal in commerce and sales. I advocate independence and promote self-reliance and trade. Water expansion and flow is my department. Be careful not to tip the scales between tipsy and loaded. You don't want to end up dizzy and bloated. So I'll go ahead and put that there. So if you guys want to pause that, you can totally read the rest of the fish. Okay. It's better choices in money making. Also, I will say in regard to some of you, this is not all of you, but some of you may be getting away from situations where you may be drinking too much, or there's too much drug use, or some sort of aspect of overindulgence here with the King of Cups and the Five of Swords. Like, this is kind of like that self-sabotatory energy, but on an emotional level, on a level of alcoholism, drug abuse, whatever it may be, and we're cutting it out. So some of you, as far as March is concerned, there may be a consideration as far as your health goes that could be helpful in that regard. So if you find that you are kind of dealing with some demons, or dealing with old attachments to addictions, this may be a situation that you can let go of. And it may cost some money, or it may, by clearing it out, lead you on the path to making more money, because, well, you'd be saving for sure. Booze, smokes, weed, the rest of it, it's all expensive. I've done them all. Well, almost all. They're expensive. They waste your life and energy. You know that. In April, we have the Magician with the Wheel of Fortune here. It's interesting because you also have the Snake here. So that's kind of a creepy card. It's not the best card. It's basically like the Seven of Swords energy. So here we have somebody. I'm curious about the Magician. Like, what is this here? Because with the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, it's almost as if like this is a situation that has to happen. You're supposed to meet this situation, this person, this experience, and have it. Show me the Magician and the true nature of him here, or he or she. Show me the true nature of the Magician. So you have the Hierophant coming through here with the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is basically somebody wanting to come through, communicate, stabilize the situation, bring some sort of clarity, but also solidify something here. I'm very curious why this is here, though. Show me the Wheel of Fortune here. So this kind of fell sideways, right? All right, I'm going to read it up and down. These guys fell pretty much in reverse here. King of Pentacles. I will say this card, King of Pentacles. Okay. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Capricorn energy. Taurus here. Okay. Taurus as well here. So, you may be dealing with somebody that is a little bit more on the cold side, somebody that has money on their mind more than anything. That's a weird energy to navigate through, Cancer, just because it doesn't really feel like your own. It feels like you've been dealing with a situation or something. It could be a boss energy, it could be somebody at work, it could be some sort of relationship situation that you have already, but it feels like somebody's focus has been finance, and that's kind of, I feel it's not in alignment with you. It doesn't feel like it's in alignment with you. It feels like there's that's their pursuit. I don't know. I feel like you have a different pursuit here, Cancer. I don't want to make you guys sound lofty and airy, but like, you guys are definitely a spiritual group for sure. And with this energy, it feels like you're kind of dealing with somebody that might be more so on a superficial level. Somebody that doesn't give you the time of day. They don't communicate properly with you. They kind of keep you at bay. They withhold information. It's just kind of a sour energy. I can definitely see that with that snake here, okay? So, yeah, that is for this Wheel of Fortune energy. So, unfortunately, this is a situation that you have to deal with, or at least go through, just because we got to clear it out. Now, I'm going to read the snake. It's not the nicest. Not the nicest. Watch out for me, because I am hiding. You can never trust or believe me. I am cheating, deceiving, and will betray you in a heartbeat. Be careful where you are treading. My fangs will surely have you dreading. Feel free to pause it if you'd like. Yeah, this person doesn't feel like they're any good or up to any good. It feels like they're very self-focused, self-oriented, but in some really yucky ways. Can you show me a bit more in April for Cancer, please? So you have the Ten of Wands. So you're letting go of this situation. Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords. Your communication here is very on point. You're very solid in regard to what you will and will not allow in your life. And you're cutting somebody out. It doesn't feel like you want to deal with any more drama here. I feel like this person may be attached to some sort of establishment energy, or they may be a boss, maybe somebody in your life in like a hierarchy capacity, but whatever they're doing, it's like they don't give you the recognition that you deserve. They don't communicate properly. They're cold, they're detached, and they do what they want to do for themselves. Very self-serving, very yucky. Give me one more for April. Yeah, you're no longer emotionally confused by this, Cancer. You're protecting yourself and your energy. You're putting up your guard and you're not allowing somebody in. That's good. Self-preservation is sexy. I like it. In May, we move towards the Seven of Wands with the moon here. So Seven of Wands here again. This is kind of like that guarded energy, defending yourself a little bit, standing in your own power, but also like protecting the things that you stand for. Yeah. It's interesting here. It says, choose your battles wisely. But the moon, it's a bit of confusion. Oftentimes with the moon, Pisces energy, sometimes Cancerian energy as well. As a reader, I like to see that just because it tells me that you're in there too. But with the moon, it can talk about a lot of just unclarity, things not being clear, paths not being, you're not certain about stuff. It may be dealing with home situation. I really hope you guys don't have to move. That seems to be something that's been present in the readings, and I don't like it. It's been confusing just because, pardon me. I'm going to get a sip of water real quick. It seems like a lot of the readings, there's some strange element of like potential moving or like things getting down to the wire, and I really don't want to see that happen to Americans. I'm kind of hoping that things change as 2021 unravels a bit more, but it feels like there's some sort of like urgency or energy here that is confusing, especially in regard to home life situation here with the house as well. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this energy. Show me the Seven of Wands here for May for Cancer, please. So you have the sun coming through. Show me the moon here for Cancer. So whatever has been unclear, unshown, it's going to show up for you. It's going to open up here, Cancer. You'll feel better in May. It just seems a little bit scary in the beginning. You also have strength in reverse. So not having, it's exhausting, it feels, to be quite honest, with strength in reverse. Could be dealing with Leo, sun, and strength here as well. Whatever it is, it feels like you've kind of lost the energy to deal with it, or at least want to deal with it. Whatever has been presented here with the moon has just dragged on, and it's been emotionally exhausting for you. One thing that I do want to say in May, in March, it feels like some of you, like I said, are potentially like watching your drinking or watching how much you maybe are going in that path here. It's kind of like you're cutting that out, or at least being more mindful about it. In May, you might want to be careful about it, okay? Because it feels like you have the opportunity to slip back off the wagon, or slip back out of the habits that you're trying to pursue here. So in May, just be conscious that surrounding situations or potential situations in your life may be a bit confusing in May, especially when it comes to people that you've kind of lost patience with, or just really have not had a good time with, and also with situations regarding the home life here. Show me the moon. More for the moon. So Queen of Wands here. Good. So you're getting out of the energy. You could also be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You have a lot of fire energy here, mainly Leo. could be energy between that, but it feels like you're getting your shit together, or at least you're feeling a lot better about yourself and the direction that you're going in. The Queen of Wands is somebody who radiates their light. They are very, very persistent in the things that they engage in, and you know, it's a positive energy for sure. It's feeling a lot lighter than where you were. Let's go ahead and read this card here for you guys. House. I am your family and your base, your ground and your home. I give you stability and comfort. I am your living arrangement and environment. I am what surrounds you and your estate. The cards around me will give you signs on my present state or what the future will dictate. So you can read the rest of that and pause it if you like. Pause if you like. So what is to the right and to the left? Here and to the left we have letting go of confusion, letting go of situations that are not healthy, you know. And what is our home? Our home is not just our home. Our home is ourself, our body, our life force, you know. We are our temple. What is to the right of here? We have the Nine of Pentacles and the woman, you know. So Nine of Pentacles, doing things on your own, feeling solid in your own power, very direct, very connected. It's solid, it's good. It leaves you being very much in control of your life. Very positive energy here. Moving forward, it's like you guys have a little hiccup in the middle of this energy, and then things get better progressively. So in June, you end up here with the Six of Cups. Generally, this can talk about somebody from our past coming back. It can also talk about memories, endeavors from our past, our childhood energy coming through. It can talk about your own children if you have them. The Nine of Pentacles here also talks about, again, being on your own, being solid, being very clear in the direction that you're going in, being happy in your own regard. Now, and like being proud of yourself for what you've created in your life. It's a really stable energy. It's on the, you know, trajectory of the Ten of Pentacles, which is about family, legacy, foundation, happiness, connection, you know, a lot of things, fair amounts of money, you know. So it looks good here in June, Cancer. But, you know, you may be dealing with a person from the past, or you may be dealing with your own energy. The woman is literally just a female energy that's being presented that comes through in June. So let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Cups here for Cancer, please, for June. All right, Cancer. So you have the Queen of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles here, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That energy is interesting just because it's talking about potentially dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But this is about new beginnings, things that make you feel really good about yourself. This could be a new job opportunity coming up. That could definitely be leading you to a fair amount of solid finance here that you built on your own. Could be dealing with another water sign. Like I said, you have the, you know, the, this is essentially female energy here. They have her, I think is the Ace of, which staves? Yeah, this is the Ace of Wands essentially then. So feeling good, feeling ready to move forward in your own direction, feeling creative, feeling things opening up for you. Show me the Nine of Pentacles here for Cancer. So you have the Two of Pentacles coming through here, opportunities, potentials, having the opportunity for choice in your life, especially when it comes to job situations. I feel like these months here, Cancer, it's like you're dealing with yourself, feeling really good, feeling great, and then you have kind of like some connection here, either with others that's been a bit tumultuous, or it could just be fighting your own demons, dealing with that own stuff. But moving forward, yeah, and then here again in April, it's like you have connection with another person that is like a tug of war here. But then May, June, it starts to change. It starts to get better here in May and June. So February, March, April might be some bit of tricky months to navigate, but I feel like within the energy of January, this is going to probably hold your energy through, or at least stabilize you enough to feel content in yourself, to feel solid enough in yourself to move forward here, Cancer. Yeah, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, this is opportunities, potentials. It's different things that you can choose. Oftentimes, which do I take? Which brings me more money? Which brings me more happiness? You know, here with the Queen of Cups, this is almost a reminder to make sure that we are doing things that make us feel good on an emotional level, doing things that bring, you know, it's your card. Cancer, you're showing up here as your own energy in this June energy. Again, it's kind of like that. Do I want to be with sweet puppies and kittens? Do I want to be with, you know, what type of, it's, if you're dealing with job situations, it needs to fulfill you on an emotional level. It doesn't work otherwise. Okay. And I feel like you know that. You may also, Six of Water, Two of Pentacles, you may be, pulling from energy from your past as well. So was there something that was really wonderful in your life that you may have stepped away from that you want to re-engage in? Doesn't have to be a person. It could be a pursuit, you know, a job situation. This Two of Pentacles can also talk very much about utilizing talents that you have or like hobbies that you have so you can move them forward in a completely different way. You know, turning hobbies into potential job experiences that can make you a fair amount of money. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the opportunity for more money here. And it feels like it stabilizes you. Whether you come in as the Nine of Pentacles or it leaves you as the Nine of Pentacles, it feels positive. Give me one for the woman. Clarify the woman here for Cancer, please. So you have the Knight of Pentacles coming out here, and I like how it popped on the King of Pentacles. That immediately told me is you don't need anybody else. If you are choosing to do something on your own as far as finance or a new job, career, or something of that nature, and you're doing it on your own, you don't need this energy. It's kind of like, okay, well, I have enough from you, or I've gotten enough backtracking or like too much bullshit from you. I'm going to do things on my own. This is about steady forward movement, okay? It could be another earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but generally this energy, if it's coming up is your energy, it's talking about moving forward in directions that are actually positive for you, especially with this woman here. It could be communication with somebody that is steady, that can work with you, or this could just be your energy being very powerful. When I saw this and I saw this pop on the King of Pentacles, it almost felt like a very empowering energy for a woman to do what you want to do. And I know that these readings are not just for women, you know, but it's coming up as the woman, you know. So for male energies, for male Cancers, you may be dealing with another Cancerian person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But it's somebody in your life that is basically worth going the distance with, worth having connections with, worth working together with, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, I hope that this was helpful. I'm going to go ahead and pull a Nocturna for you guys. For the first 6 months, can you give me some sort of energy? I'm not going to try to apply it to every situation. I just want to give you an oracle card just to see if that stirs anything for you, okay? Show me for Cancer, please. Cancer. You have Chambered Nautilus. Okay. Chambered Nautilus, sacred geometry, endurance, expansion. The chambered nautilus is a deep-sea mollusk that has endured for millions of years, since the time of the dinosaurs. The creature's shell is a marvel of nature. It features the Fibonacci spiral, which is found in both mathematics and nature. As the nautilus grows, a new chamber is added to the shell, to accommodate the creature's larger size. You're graduating, Cancer. You're continuing to grow as you should, but I feel like it's really highlighted in January, and I feel like you're able to solidify a lot of things. And if you don't feel like that's happening for you in January, maybe come back to this message a little bit and see if you can try to infuse that into your life. See where you can incorporate that into your life. Okay, Cancer? So I hope that this was helpful. I really do. If you like this video and you found it helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to donate to my channel, I have the link to my friend's GoFundMe that I've had going to help him get his mother's ashes paid for so he can deal with that in his life. And that would mean the world to him and me. So if you wanted to donate, that would be the best thing. I'll have that link in the description box below. And if you wanted a personal reading, feel free to contact me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com. And I will talk to you guys later. Good luck, Cancer. Welcome to 2021. Take care, you guys. Bye.